All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, I've thought long and hard about this one before I made this video for you guys. And I want y'all to understand where I'm at with it right now, right? A lot of things can happen in NBA free agency. As I shoot this video, it looks like Paul George is leaning towards OKC, staying in OKC with Russell Westbrook and figuring this thing out. Again, right now, it looks like that. Now, if he decides to do that, the question will be posed to people. If the Lakers were somehow able to pull off this magical trade for Kawhi Leonard, and that's enough to entice LeBron to leave Cleveland, he's looking at what he got in Cleveland. He's like, Kevin Love, Kawhi Leonard. J.R. Smith, Kawhi Leonard. Tristan Thompson, Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to go play with the finals MVP, a guy that locked me up in the finals before. I'm going to go play with a guy who's proven to be a top 5 defender and top 5 player overall in this league. I'm going to go play with that guy in Los Angeles. I'm going to go play under Magic, and I'm going to go play with some of them young Bulls. And I think if we don't get another piece this year, I think we'll get one in the following year. And if I'm LeBron, I'm thinking in my head, So 2 years ago, Kawhi Leonard was in the NBA Finals, or in the NBA Western Conference Finals, against the Golden State Warriors. He was up 20, 25 points when Zaza Pachulia went under his leg and injured him. And in the last playoffs, LeBron was up, 4 with like a minute to go against the Golden State Warriors. And he pretty much was out there by himself. And J.R. Smith made a boneheaded play in the last few seconds of the game. So if I could have got a game against Golden State pretty much by myself, and you could have got a game against Golden State pretty much by yourself, together we might be pretty darn good. So if you're thinking about that, the question poses to you and myself, what do you think about the connection of no Paul George, just LeBron and Kawhi Leonard? And what are those dynamics of that relationship? And would it work out for the Los Angeles Lakers? Now, off the top, I'm thinking, these are 2 top guys. Anytime you say 2 top 5 players, we automatically think, that's a lot to bring in. But we've seen it work with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, who was maybe a top 8 guy at the time LeBron joined Miami. And we've seen Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, who are both for sure 2 top 5 guys, be unselfish as heck and join forces in Golden State. And they've won 2 championships since KD made that decision. And I'm guessing you're asking me, would Kawhi be willing to take a step back? Because obviously, wherever LeBron goes, he is the system. I think he would be. Kawhi has always shown me that he's committed to playing defense. Even when his offense ain't there, he's committed to playing defense. His personality is something that gives me some red flags. But if people from behind the scenes say Kawhi Leonard is all in on winning. Like, he's just not a talkative person, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he wants to win at an elite level. So if that is the case, that he still puts in the time, effort into his game, and by the way, he's improved. I think his first season in the league, he averaged like 7 points a game, and he's at like 25 now. If he is that committed to the game of basketball and just wants to drive a 94 Chevy Tahoe, right, then I'm fine with that. LeBron can work with that. That's more commitment than anything he had in Cleveland last year, right? So if it's just the quietness, LeBron's going to be the storyline night in and night out anyway. Kawhi can be second fiddle and not take up as many headlines, right? When they're struggling, they're going to go to LeBron first and foremost, and then Kawhi get the back end of that. But heck, he was going to receive some criticism in San Antonio if he never won again at some point down the line. So I think joining LeBron and competing for championships would be great. Magic Johnson. Magic knows how to talk to players and guys like Kawhi Leonard. That'd be good for him. You get to be around an all-timer. As you enter Kawhi will have potential to be an all-timer. Now, let's talk about the actual playing aspect of it. LeBron will be likely running point a lot of this, like he has done so most of his career. And just them flowing, Kawhi can knock down shots. If LeBron needs a break, Kawhi can play iso ball a little bit and get off. You can kind of run it like LeBron and Kawhi. I would guess with LeBron being older than Kawhi, you would take LeBron out at the early end of the... Yeah, I would take LeBron out end of the first. Let Kawhi run the whole first quarter, right? Give Kawhi maybe the first couple minutes of the second quarter as well. Then let LeBron come back in for a few minute stretch, maybe from the 10-minute marker to about the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Kawhi rest. And then you bring them both back to end the half. And then that same formula for the third and fourth quarter. LeBron can get an adequate break because Kawhi can run the offense if need be. And you still at least probably have a Kyle Kuzma or one of these young guys for the Lakers around. Right? So I think basketball standpoint, it'll work out. Kawhi will be your primary defender. Now LeBron slides back to the secondary defender. I no longer believe LeBron can be the number one defender on a team with the responsibility that he has offensively on a basketball unit, on a basketball team. But if he can now slide to number two, meaning if they're going against the Golden State Warriors, which is what it's all about in the end, if Kawhi is now guarding Kevin Durant, right? And LeBron now can kind of pull back, maybe guard a Clay who's sometimes not as aggressive as he could be in basketball games, or guard a Steph Curry, and LeBron still has the foot speed to at least keep up with Steph moderately better than pretty much anyone else can. And now LeBron can guard a Steph Curry and take plays and kind of maybe switch off from Draymond a little bit or whatever he can do. Now you got a different dynamic if he does not have to worry about going at Kevin Durant. And then you can go pick up a defender or two, maybe a Trevor Ariza type player if the Warriors don't snag him, to guard a Clay or whoever's left. You know what I mean? There are things that the Lakers could do, and I believe they should act on these things immediately. I think it works. I think you get out in transition. Whoever's running point, if you go get an organic point guard, you got LeBron to the left, Kawhi to the right. That's a pretty good dynamic. Kawhi can shoot the ball, to me, a little better than LeBron can at this point in their careers. I think it will work on the court. I think they win a lot of games, even if LeBron doesn't play, with Kawhi Leonard just playing by himself. If LeBron wants to take a few games off, he competes hard. And as long as you got some comparable pieces on the court, they'll still win games, even if LeBron's taking breaks, kind of just trying to save his body for the postseason now. So I think it will work. I would give them a Game 7 against the Warriors. I probably would pick Golden State, but they're definitely getting to the finals if it's LeBron and Kawhi. That's my opinion, as long as Kawhi is healthy. These two together would be fun to watch. It won't be must-see TV like Dwayne Wade and LeBron in their prime. I don't even think it'll be must-see TV like Kyrie and LeBron. I don't even think it'll be must-see TV like the Warriors right now. But it's effective basketball because you have two high basketball IQ guys on the court at the same time, making plays for not only themselves, not only for each other, but their teammates as well.